If someday you should see Caillou the grounded son puffing happily from injury, he may be on his way to a place located deep in the heart of Go Animate City. One December morning, Caillou whistled to all his friends. It's nearly Christmas and I'll bring you lots of letters and parcels. But a week later, the storm has came. The city was covered with thick snow. The people found work difficult. Some had to help clear snow from the track and workmen hacked away at the frozen banks of ice. Caillou and Classic Caillou were collecting important mail for Christmas. There must be a lot of mail for the city, said Caillou. I'll need an extra bag for it all. Classic Caillou was feeling left out. It's not fair, you're not leaving any mail for me. But Classic Caillou's chance had come. There's been a change of plans, said Caillou's driver. Doris needs us at the big station. Classic Caillou, you are to take Caillou freight to the village. Classic Caillou was delighted, but Caillou was sad. I won't be able to say Merry Christmas to all my friends. Don't worry, said Classic Caillou kindly. I'll do it for you. It's not the same, sighed Caillou. Classic Caillou was making good time on his way to the village when suddenly, what's that? Called his driver. There ahead was a fog man by the line. He was holding a red light. The village is cut off by the snow, he shouted. We need snowplows, workmen and a carrier. Leave your freight on the sidings and go back quickly. Classic Caillou was soon steaming to parents' bedroom. Peep, peep, whistled Classic Caillou. Wake up, lazy wings, the mountain citizens need your help. They're stranded. With help, replied Doris. I like an emergency to keep me warm. And she buzzed away. Now, sighed Classic Caillou. What's next? Suddenly, there was Caillou with Rosie and a work bag. Come on, Classic Caillou, whistled Caillou. Follow me. The two people battled their way through the snow. At last, they reached the city. Doris was already there busily dropping food to the people below. Rosie quickly got to work. Lovely stuff, she said as she pushed the snow aside. Well done, Classic Caillou. Well done, Caillou, cheered the citizens. You're the best Santa Claus this city has ever had. What's a Santa Claus? Asked Classic Caillou. Santa Claus is someone who drops off presents down chimneys at Christmas time. Classic Caillou looked at his head. I wonder if, no, laughed Caillou. Chimneys, Classic Caillou, not heads. Which reminds me, your mail cart is still back at the siding, isn't it? Classic Caillou hurried back to fetch it. Just then, policeman arrived with his cargo bag. We've brought lots of hot drinks and food for the villagers, he whistled. That night all the people had gone back to the sheds, except policeman. The villagers had made a plan to thank the people. They loaded paint pots and parcels into his cargo bag and then they set off through the moonlit countryside. All the people were fast asleep in the sheds as policemen ran silently into the yard. He had no idea what the villagers were going to do, but he knew it was going to be a big surprise. When the people woke the next morning they could not believe their eyes. The sheds had been repainted and decorated. Parcels lay everywhere. The people whistled in delight and everyone agreed that it was a really Merry Christmas.